welcome back. Bit of a different video today. It's going to be a bit more of a chatty video. I don't know, I think I've been reflecting quite a lot these past few days, and not even in a melancholy sort of way. I guess I've just been thinking about my goals for the year and where I want to be this time next year, and yeah, I just thought I'd do a little video talking about it. I guess it's a video to hold myself accountable, to look back on next year and see if I've fulfilled any of these things. Yeah, I'm not really a resolution kind of person. I'm more of a goal setter. It's more habit forming. I want to form healthy habits for the new year, and I thought I'd just share them here. And yeah, I quite enjoy watching these videos, and hopefully you guys like this too. So yeah, if you want to see me chat about what I'm hoping for in 2022, please do keep watching. So I don't really know where to start. I guess 2021, quick look back on that year. It's been a good year. In all honesty, 2020 was horrendous. I went through some horrible things that year. I felt really not myself. I think 2021 has been coming out of that, feeling a bit more stable and just trying to go for what I want. And I think it's been quite a good year for me. I stayed in a job for the majority of the year. I got a new job in December, which I just went for it. I saw it. It was a job that I'd wanted for a long time. I had been feeling not so happy with what I was doing. I felt like I just kind of fell into what I was doing previously because of the pandemic and because I needed a job. Enjoying it for the most part, but there was something missing there. It didn't feel like me. And although it may have been risky to just take a leap into something completely different, I just went for it. I'm feeling that going into this year, I feel like, you know, there's stability there, there's excitement there again with my job, and I'm just kind of really excited about it, which is, yeah, something I've not felt for a while, which is great. In other aspects of my life, it's been really good. I have an amazing family. I have a really good friendship network, and it's been, you know, it's been nice to see people again, and it's been nice to get out and about a bit more. We went to a gig last year, which was nice. It's been nice to see friends get married. It's been nice to spend more time with my family. It's been nice that we could spend time with my partner's family. There's definitely been more that we've been doing. So I've made some notes on my phone in terms of what I want to be consistent with. The first thing for me is my fitness and my health. My fitness journey hasn't really got going. A few years or so ago, I was regularly going to the gym, I was going to yoga, and I was being quite active. I then moved house and got out of that routine. I started up a new routine, again, going to the gym, but it was something I kept up for about 6 months and then just didn't carry on. And then last year, sort of June time, I joined a gym again, and I really enjoyed it. I was being quite consistent with it and really enjoying what I was doing and seeing progress, feeling myself getting stronger, and I was really enjoying it. I specifically enjoy lifting weights. I find, yeah, I like feeling strong and I like feeling accomplished, and I feel that it's something enjoyable for me, and I definitely, that's something I've learnt about myself. I think that I want to remain consistent with going throughout the year. Seeing progress, I think that is something that I'm really excited to see with my fitness going forward in the new year. Kind of attached to fitness is health, in terms of food and what I'm putting inside my body, and making sure I'm consistent with that, and I'm not, you know, I'm being balanced in my approach to food and drink towards the latter part of the year. I really enjoyed cooking different things and putting different things together in my meals. I'm not the most adventurous person when it comes to food. As a child, I really struggled with food and didn't really eat a lot of things. I wasn't very adventurous. I'm still not that adventurous now. I don't eat a lot of meat. I eat fish, and I tend not to have too much dairy, and it is conscious. It's a conscious thing that I decided to reduce that. I just want to be healthy, and I just want to enjoy food. I want to eat food that I enjoy, that is also healthy. So I want to increase healthier habits and be more mindful about what I'm eating. I have reduced my caffeine intake. I used to drink coffee throughout the day, and I have my coffee quite strong and I have it black, and I would, yeah, I could drink a lot of cups of coffee in a day, and I was feeling that it would trigger my anxiety quite badly. So I made the conscious decision to reduce my caffeine, and I have 1 to 2 cups a day pre 12 o'clock. Something else that makes me feel quite anxious is alcohol. I actually don't drink a lot of alcohol. I probably drink once or twice a week, if that. And when it is, it's like a glass of wine. There's occasional times where I go out and I will have more than a glass of wine. I do feel that the next day, not only do I get a raging hangover, but I also get anxious quite easily. So that's just something I want to be mindful about. That was a bit rambly and a bit long, but that's basically all kind of related to fitness and health and mindfulness, and just being conscious of what I'm doing, and also being quite intuitive with my body, which I think is really important. Another habit that I want to form in 2022 is reading. I am a massive bookworm. I did an English literature degree, read a lot of books in that time, and when I graduated, which was a long time ago now, it took me a while to get back into reading, and even I still haven't really got back into reading like I used to. And over the last probably 6 months, I have. I've read a couple of books that I have really got into and really enjoyed, and you know, just devoured, and it's just kind of ignited my passion again for reading. I'm currently reading a book at the moment that I just don't want it to end, and I just love that feeling of getting lost in a story and getting completely taken away by something, or you know, learning new things, educating yourself. That's something that I want to build on so much more in 2022. Again, relating a bit to well-being, I am awful for laying on my phone just before I go to bed, so I want to form the habit of reading for about 20 minutes before I go to bed. Please let me know if you've got any book recommendations that I can read. I have a Goodreads, so I'm setting myself a challenge to read 12 books in the year, and I'm looking forward to that. I'm kind of part way through a book. I don't know if it'll count as this year, maybe it will, maybe I'll make it count, but I've got a few lined up ready for me to read that I got for Christmas, and I'm really excited to get back into that, and I really want to make sure that I continue that habit. I'll probably do a book related video if that is something that anyone is interested in, maybe like, you know, when I've got through half, and that will help keep me accountable. If I can try and get 6 books read by June, and I'll get a video up and maybe talk about them, and yeah, that'll be quite nice. But yeah, if you have any book recommendations, let me know. I'll read anything. I really will read anything. So yeah, nothing is off limits. Another thing that I want to do in 2022, and I don't know how good I'm going to be at this, but it's to try new things. I want to try one new thing a month, whether that's a hobby, if that's a type of food, if that's, well, that's all I can think of at the moment, but it's mainly hobby. I want to just push myself a bit more, and I want to enjoy doing different things. At the moment, I work, I come home, I cook, I watch something on TV, and I go to sleep. I want to just try and do something new, push myself out of my comfort zone. I enjoy content creating, that is so much fun, but I mean, I have a lot of other hobbies as well. I used to dance, I like to sing, so I would really like to try something new. I don't know how comfortable I'm going to be with doing that. I did a little bit of this, I think in 2019. I did an aerial hoop class, which was really fun, and I really enjoyed it. I actually injured, it really hurt myself. I really hurt myself, so I missed a couple of classes and then I moved away, and I've not really found anywhere similar closer to me, but that was really random. I just came home one day and thought, I'm going to try this aerial hoop class, and I did it, and I did really enjoy it, and I just want to do a bit more of that. I want to be a bit braver and, you know, try some new things. I absolutely love my routine. I watch the same films all the time, I watch the same series all the time, I listen to the same songs all the time. I am all about the routine, but I think it's really important to try and push yourself out of that, and yeah, definitely something I want to try and do next year, and keep it consistent and do it more than once, do it a lot of times. This is a bit of a random one, but I want to take more photos. I don't take a lot of photos. For somebody who, you know, enjoys content creation, I enjoy taking photos, I enjoy the editing process, like I said, and I enjoy consuming photographs. I love Instagram, I do. I have a lot of accounts that I follow who photography I really enjoy, and their kind of aesthetic of their photography or their videography I really enjoy. And I was doing a little year 2021 review reel and I was looking through my photos of 2021 and I had barely any photos, and it was actually quite sad. I was like, I'm sure I did more than this, and I know I like to be present in the moment, and that's so important. Be present, don't live your life through a lens, absolutely, but take some memories. God, I forget half the things I've done. I've got the worst memory sometimes. I love looking back on photos, and the photos that I did find and the memories that I did have from 2021, I enjoyed looking at them, and you know, I just want to make sure I remember things and I can look back on, you know, the last year, the next year I guess now, and you know, this time next year I'll look back on some great things that we did. On one side of it, it's the editing and it's the kind of getting better, getting a better eye and improving those skills as a hobby, or you know, as something that I enjoy. But then also to remember things, and to remember things that I've done, and no matter how silly or how funny, to just have those memories somewhere. I've tasked myself with posting a sort of monthly camera roll on my Instagram maybe. So I really want to focus on capturing memories and yeah, looking back on them with fondness. I guess my last point, and I've mentioned it a couple of times throughout this video, is consistency. I am that kind of person that gets obsessed with something for about a month and then never picks it up again, and it's quite frustrating. I don't like that about myself. I have so many interests. I like books, I like films, I like makeup, I like fashion, I like travel, I like photography, I like tennis, I like so many things, and it's almost like, does my brain have enough room for all of those things? I just want to try and find room for all of those things. I don't want things that will improve my health and improve my mental health especially to be like a fad. So like with fitness, for example, I want to stay consistent with that. I want to make sure that what I'm doing is sustainable, and because I know that in the long run that will help me. Reading is something I know will enrich my life and will enrich me as a person, so I want to keep that consistent. Taking photos, I know that I'm gonna improve my photography skills, hopefully at some point, but I'm also going to, you know, remember amazing things that I've done, and you know, find joy in the little things that I do day to day, and that's really important as well. And I think that's why I'm making this video. I just want to hold myself accountable. I want to follow through on the things that I'm setting out to do. So while I say I don't have resolutions, I suppose I do. I suppose I do have a resolution in that I want to be more consistent with everything I set out to do. So as I've been talking, I feel like I've just waffled, I've just brain dumped everything into this camera, which I think is probably a good thing. I think I needed to get this out of my head. I think about all the things I want to do, but I need to get them out, and I think that's why I wanted to film this today. So even if nobody watches this video, or if I upload it, get highly embarrassed and then just private it, it's out of my brain. I've said it, I'm gonna do it. I'm going to be consistent with my fitness. I'm going to be mindful about the food and the intake of my body. I'm going to read more. I'm going to take more photos. I'm going to be more consistent, and I'm going to, what was the other one? Push myself and try some new hobbies. We'll check in with this next year. But in the meantime, thanks for watching. Thank you so much to all of you here. It really means a lot. It really, really means a lot to have anybody subscribe to my channel. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. I'm using my hands a lot, aren't I? God. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already and you want to see more from me. And follow me on Instagram. And I think that's it. Thank you. Thanks so much. And I'll see you in my next one.